Hey guys, welcome back to Once Over Wrestling. My name is Doc. This is my wife, Kaz. And we're back to give you guys a once-over of 205 Live and NXT. But before we get to it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button, hit the share button and share it with a friend. Please tell us what you guys thought about wrestling this week. Tell us what your thoughts are on 205 Live and NXT. You can leave a comment on this video, or you can check us out on Twitter. I'll leave links in the description. Right? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I think
All right. Hey, Kaz.
it's a lot.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good day.
Good.
Good.
You want to talk about wrestling?
Sure.
Let's talk about 205 Live.
Sure, pa. 205 Live starts off with a six-man tag match. It is
Lucha House Party.
Lucha House Party versus Brian Kendrick, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak.
We should call them the Rest Hold Party.
Rest Hold Party. Mm-hmm. It's a good name.
Right? Am I wrong?
Not wrong.
Okay. Yes, it was a good match.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
One of the highlights for me was the tope. Well, Kalisto did the tope, and then Grand Metalik. I love the way he does it. He kicks off of the middle rope and flips over. But yeah, looked really good. What else?
Well, the flips and all that stuff are always good from the Luchas.
Mm-hmm.
During part of it, what happened? Kalisto tags Lince Dorado, but the ref's back was turned because Drew Gulak was distracting him.
And the ref says, no shenanigans.
No tag. He didn't see it. So Kalisto's still in the match, and he's all worn out and tired. Yeah. And Drew actually pins. Was it Kalisto that he pinned? Lince,
no, it was Lince Dorado.
When Lince Dorado got in the match, he pinned him.
And he yanked his trunks or his pants down.
Tights.
And I love how Lince is using his hand to cover his butt crack.
Yeah.
He actually does a pretty good job.
Yeah. But he would have been counted out, but...
He would have been pinned.
He would have been pinned, sorry. Yes. But the ref sees that Drew is yanking on his pants and says, nope, can't do that.
Yeah, this referee is not having any of your shenanigans.
No, not today. So in the end, is there anything you want to add before we get to the end?
Nope.
In the end, Brian Kendrick has Lince Dorado in a captain's hook.
Yes.
Looks like he's going to tap, but Lince kind of... Lots of that. It was the... Yeah. Anyways, Lince flips it around and gets Brian Kendrick and pins him, he is yanking on Brian Kendrick's pants.
Lince is smart. He's hiding it.
He's hiding it, and the ref doesn't see, so they win the match. And
then afterwards, Brian Kendrick is like, no, he was grabbing my trunk.
Yeah.
There's a really weird moment where Drew Gulak grabbed the front of Jack Gallagher's pants.
And was like... Right?
Where you would expect to not have anyone to ever touch you there.
Not just pants.
At least not in front of thousands of people.
They were all grabbing their pants, trying to make
PG.
the point that hey, he used the pants, and so when he grabbed Jack, it was like, oh.
Yeah, but he was
watch where you're grabbing.
You don't when you are using someone's trunks as leverage, you never grab there. You grab the waistband to kind of give you a little extra leverage. You don't go, oh, hey, here's a nice little area for me to grab.
Well, there's some stuff to hold on to there.
Doesn't help me at all, but makes things super awkward between us.
I wonder what the conversation was backstage afterwards.
Never talk about it again. Just pass each other in the locker room and go, hey.
And then there was that moment where Kalisto was pinned upside down, and there was a lot of
Yeah, Kalisto's burrito.
There was a lot of burrito action tonight.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah. Anyways.
Let's move on.
There's a Hideo Itami bit. He's talking in Japanese. And then Buddy Murphy's talking to Drake Maverick backstage saying, I want a match. I want this. I want a match with Hideo Itami. And Drake Maverick's like, hey, everybody wants a match with Hideo Itami.
Drake and his impeccable tan.
I am not going to give you this match right now. You will get it in my time. And maybe you make a request to your boss instead of an ultimatum. And, Yeah.
I mean, this is just general people skills, buddy.
There's a Mustafa Ali selfie video. Akira Tozawa versus a gentleman named Steve Irby.
He's the king of the moonsault, apparently.
That's what it says on his
That
trunks.
did not help him in this match.
No, it did
It was a
not.
quick match.
It was a quick match. Akira Tozawa wins. Leo Rush bit. He's coming
Leo Rush
soon.
is coming to 205 Live. I got to see Leo Rush wrestle live. It was his second to last indie match before he moved to NXT. So it's kind of cool to see him. Like, it was cool to see him go to NXT
And now.
right afterwards, and now he's in 205 Live. So good for
That's
him.
cool. Good for him. We have a Tony Nese bit backstage. TJP selfie video. Then we have a match between Mustafa Ali and Tony Nese.
Yep.
Tony Nese comes out with Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
So then, shortly after everybody's in the ring, then Cedric Alexander comes out to be Mustafa Ali's cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those two are ringside.
Yeah, and Mustafa Ali and Tony Nese have a pretty good match. It was scary.
There were some scary bits in this match.
There were some really scary bits in this match.
It's amazing Mustafa Ali walked out.
Lots
there.
of landing on your neck and other things.
Yeah. It was good, though.
Yeah, no, it was good.
At one point, Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy end up in the ring fighting while the other two are off on the side. And Cedric dives through the ropes.
Oh boy. And his feet
get
they
caught.
hit the middle rope, and then that causes him to bounce up and hit the top rope, and he just doesn't get the forward momentum that he needs. And boy, that guy lands on his back in a way that it kind of looks like it would just knock the wind right out of you.
Yeah. It didn't look good.
It was an awkward landing.
But
just
him and
lots of
lots of
stuff.
that kind of stuff that just didn't quite land quite right.
Yeah.
Near misses.
Yeah, at one point Mustafa Ali landed on his neck, and like you see him look up and like talk to the ref and then go back to this just to like let him know I'm not actually dead.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can keep going.
Yeah.
There was probably more of that throughout the bit of
Yeah.
the segment without us even realizing it because, boy, there were quite a few moments. But
Yeah.
Cedric and Buddy Murphy, after that whole thing, end up going up the ramp and
Yeah,
disappearing.
they fight all the way backstage.
Yeah.
And then, dude, Mustafa Ali, again, sort of fitting with the theme of this match, hits an 054, and it is stiff. It looks like it would make you pee a little. if it hit
All
you
kinds
with
of things coming out everywhere.
It's just coming out. I can't stop it. You're crying and snot. And you vomit a little bit.
You get hit like that.
But anyways, he gets the pin, and that's that.
And that's that.
Was there more on 205 Live?
There was a little bit. So Mustafa Ali starts talking to Drake. Did you not see this part?
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did, actually, because so after Mustafa Ali wins the match, he gets the mic and he's yelling, to Drake Maverick, I want a match with Hideo Itami. You need to make a triple threat match next week between me, Hideo, and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
And then it switches to Drake Maverick backstage, and Dasha comes up and is like, so what do you think about what you're hearing? And he said, sometimes my job is quite easy, and I'm going to make that match. So next week we're getting that triple threat match.
Should be interesting if it's anything like this match.
Hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. All right, so that was 205 Live. How many pancakes are you going to give 205 Live?
I don't know, 3?
3 pancakes? I don't want to copy you. I feel like I copy you a lot.
Next time you go first. We just...
I'll give it 3.
Geez, why you always say what I say?
2.5 then. Fine.
Just quit being like me.
It was okay.
Yeah. NXT.
NXT, NXT.
War Raiders.
Man, they just get right to it.
Yep, versus the dude who sells and the other guy.
Yeah, so that all came from Rowe hits one of the jobbers with a knee, and he's like sitting down in the turnbuckle, and he hits him with the knee, and the guy like goes this way, and then he just goes.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
They obviously, the War Raiders, win that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Very easily. But they grab the mic and they say something after the match, and then they get one of the guys. It was actually the other guy, and Hanson Rowe throws him up in the air. His legs are up in the air, and the guy comes down. And luckily, Hanson is there. He kind of like hits him,
pulls him,
or pulls him or something,
so his head doesn't just go straight down.
I mean, he was that close to just landing right on his head, and neck.
Yeah,
it looked like it was close.
It was close. That was a lucky dude. After that, we have
Hanson saved a guy's life tonight.
He did.
Saved your life.
Cassius Ohno versus EC3.
Yeah, so this is building on their little spat that they had backstage last week. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. Not the best match in the world. I was expecting more from it, actually. But it was okay. It was pretty short.
Yeah.
EC3 wins, though.
He does.
With his top 1%.
Mm-hmm. Well, then Aaliyah comes out to fight Bianca Belair.
Oh, don't double charge me for that. Bianca Belair was not having any of Aaliyah's noise.
No.
Not tonight.
And
not tonight, not ever.
She quickly defeats her, Aaliyah. Yep. Dakota Kai's talking backstage.
She is.
To
Kathy Kelly.
Kathy Kelly. Bianca shows up and is
she's talking about Nikki Cross and how she's crazy. But then, Bianca shows up.
But then how she wants to be the NXT. Was she talking about being the NXT champion, or she wasn't going to be afraid anymore?
Something like that.
Something like that. And Bianca Belair comes up and talks about how she's the best and she's going to...
Yeah, I'm going to take over this interview. And she does.
And she does. And so they're going to have a match next week. Dakota Kai and Bianca Belair.
Should be interesting to see who wins that match, actually.
Yeah. I hope it's Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
That's who I want it to be.
Yeah.
The Undisputed Era. Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne.
This match was bonkers. It was so good. I've always loved Kyle O'Reilly. Got to see him wrestle live, too. And, man, he's good. And Pete Dunne... who has had some legitimately, has some really good matches in NXT. Oh, man, this match was great. Hard-hitting. Kyle O'Reilly was able to sell perfectly. He's a great seller. But, yeah, I can't even remember exactly what happens. I think there was actually a brain buster in this match, and I think that's an outlawed move. I'm not sure, but... yeah, it was a lot of fun. Had a very, very indie vibe to it. The crowd was super into it. But eventually, Pete Dunne is able to hit the bitter end onto Kyle O'Reilly and get the pin. And we were talking about it. It was like, throughout the match, when is the Undisputed Era going to come out?
Yeah, when are they going to come interrupt the match?
And they didn't.
They didn't until after Pete Dunne gets the pin, and then they come out.
Exactly. Once the pin happens.
Yeah. So does Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Yeah.
They all fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was a good match. After this, we have Aleister Black come out to do a promo.
Yeah.
And Lars Sullivan comes out and interrupts him, and they fight, and Lars destroys Aleister Black and lays him on the announce table and holds up the belt.
Yeah. I can't figure out... My gut tells me Aleister's going to win at TakeOver unless they want to fast track him. Unless they want to fast track Aleister Black and get him up to the main roster as quickly as possible. But I feel like he should get a title defense under his belt before he drops the belt and goes to to the main roster. So I hope Aleister Black wins.
Yeah. And that was the end.
That's the end of everything.
The end of it all.
All right. How many? Wait, I was going to give it
You're
pancakes
gonna go
first. I'm going to
first.
give it. I thought that Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly match was really, really good. I want to give it 4 pancakes, but the rest of the show honestly wasn't that great. So I think I'm going to go 3.5.
I was actually thinking 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean
Yeah, I mean the War Raiders thing was good.
the War Raiders was good. The
Oh no, and EC3 was pretty good. Really, for me, it came down to the Pete Dunne,
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly match.
I'm sticking with 4.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
go 3.5, and
3.5.
we will have a different score.
There you go. Well,
Dunzo.
that's the once-over for 205 Live and NXT. Again, if you guys could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell to let you know when we upload new videos, and share this video with a friend. Please tell us what you guys thought about the wrestling this week, whether it is Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, or NXT. We'd love to hear it. You can comment on this video, or you can check us out on Twitter. I'll leave links to our Twitters in the description. That's all the information that I need to say now. Kaza, unless you have anything else.
I never have anything else.
All right. Well, then we are done, and we will see you guys. Are we doing another video? Are we doing a Friday 4 video?
I don't know.
All right.
Do you wanna?
Maybe we'll do another video and give you guys
Maybe
our
we
Friday
will.
4.
Maybe
so
we won't.
check that out, and we will see you guys later.